Welcome back, Hustle Family. Today we're talking about how to choose the perfect mortgage. Now, I don't like using the word perfect because I don't think anything's perfect.
I am.
But exactly like that. How to choose the best mortgage for you and your family. Now, when it comes to mortgages, your needs might fit a lot. Your mortgages might fit a lot of your needs. For example, there's a V8 loan, there's FHA loans, there's no docs or DSCR loans. So there's a lot of different loan types that we can do, not including the hard money fix and flip. There's a lot of loans out there. But what needs are we focusing on now? How's your credit score? So when I meet with my clients, the first thing I do is I'm like Dr. Kapoor. If you watch New Amsterdam, you know what I'm talking about, who I'm talking about. I'm just like, I grab a seat and say, tell me all about yourself. Tell me about your goals, your plans, everything. And most clients are like, Malcom, why is all this necessary? And it's like, hey, trust me on this. There's a method to my madness. And the reason I want to do is this. The reason why I do this is to find out exactly your plans, your goals. We're drawing a roadmap. How long are you going to be in this house? Is this a short-term house? Because if it's a short-term house and you're looking for a quick sale, maybe a fix and flip might be better. Or maybe we'll just go arm because you're worried about the rates right now and you don't want to pay a high interest rate. And you're like, Malcom, I'm going to be in this house for only a year or two. I'm getting in and out. So tell your loan officer exactly what your plan is. And a good loan officer will not only ask these questions, they'll also take it a step further and start explaining why they didn't choose other loan types, other loan products. And the reason why we're doing this video for you guys, so you're a little bit knowledgeable. So when your loan officer is talking to you and be like, hey, wait, the FHA might be better for me. And they'll be like, how did you know that? And be like, because I follow the real Mr. Marcelle on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. And he taught me these stuff. So depending on the needs helps us determine which loan product we're going to get. Typically, if your credit score is lower, we usually will say, hey, FHA might be good for you. Now, if you have a high credit score, but you're like, hey, I want to buy a multifamily, and we'll say, hey, how much money do you have to put down? Not that much. Okay. Maybe you want an FHA loan too. Just because you have a high credit score doesn't mean you have to go conventional, because if you don't have much money to put down, FHA has a really good thing where up to 4 units, family units, whatever, you can get away with putting down 3.5 versus when you do that for conventional, you have to put more money down now. So if you are buying a house, there's a lot of different mortgages that can fulfill the needs of buying a house. So
I like the fact that you keep pointing out needs, because I feel like when it comes to purchasing a home, you really have to distinguish the difference between your needs versus your wants.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was going to save that for later, but it's all right. She brought it up now. Yes, too many people have wants, and they wants don't always fit what the amount of money that they have to pay down on the property or what they can actually afford. And like I said, you never want to go house broke, and I don't want any of my clients or my friends, you guys watching this on YouTube, TikTok, wherever you're watching it, I never want anyone to go house broke. That's why I stress it. Make sure you have your budget and stick to it as close as possible. Sometimes we overestimate how much money we'll be making in the future, and we're like, oh, we'll be able to afford it. And then it doesn't plan out. Life happens. Things go wrong. It doesn't always plan out how we imagine it. I can tell you that from firsthand experience, because a lot of times I thought I'd be making way more. Like, wait, that's all? I thought I was going to be making like $30,000 off this deal. Wait, I only made what? Oh, God, let me go back to the drawing board. You don't want to be put in that position. So this is why you need to speak with your loan officer. And lastly, I didn't really touch on it, but V8 loans are phenomenal to use. If you're a veteran, first of all, I want to say thank you for your service, but you have one of the best loans. And I don't feel like enough veterans take advantage of this loan. Now, just because you're a veteran and you want to go FHA, it is possible. It doesn't mean you have to use your V8 loan. But when they're offering you no down payments, that's a really good loan to try to just see what it is. Just see what it is. There's no down payments. They work with low credit scores. V8 loans are very good in my book.
And you can use it with a family member. So
it has to be a spouse.
It has to be a
spouse.
But you can use it with your family member, your wife or your husband. And, you know, if
That
you're not
increases
making enough, you can use their income as well in conjunction.
Ooh, in conjunction. I like that. Okay.
And, you know, you can get the house of your dreams. So
That's it. Now, if you have any questions, like we always say, put it in the comment section. You can put it in the comment section of questions, something that we need to clarify, or just ideas for the new videos, because most of the videos come from you, our viewers. You guys give us the videos that we talk about. We appreciate you, and make sure you're hitting subscribe. And one last tip, I had to save a little boom for the end. You can use a loan more than once. Most people don't know that a VA loan can actually be used again. There are qualification stipulations to it, but I'm not going to give you all of that now because, you know, I need you to come back for another video.
And the same thing goes for FHA and conventional.
Shh, they wasn't ready for that. Mortgage people, the banks don't want you to know about it, but we'll tell you anyway. So shh. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, the follow button, and we appreciate you. Over and out, Hustle family.